it's a modern tax, is my point. A modern tax. And so you could abolish it. And he was suggesting that you simply abolish income tax and you replace it with tariffs, which is to say that if China wants to sell goods in your American market or your British market, you put up tariffs, which means they have to pay a cost before their goods get allowed in. And you can use that money to fund public services. Again, tariffs might not pay for everything that's needed, but it would go a very long way to paying for things. But the tariff argument never gets used. And it never gets used because our useless politicians have resigned themselves to the idea of globalization, that not only do physical borders have to be open, but also economic borders have to be open, and that it's not appropriate to put up tariffs. Well, I deign to disagree. And I think we're heading into a period where all of that has to get rethought. And you always hear as well about, oh, we mustn't upset the markets. Well, who are the markets? The markets are real people who are making a lot of money from this. So what you really say when you say you shouldn't upset the markets is you shouldn't upset all the rich people who are making billions from the way that the Western world's economy is presently structured. Well, maybe we should change that. Maybe we shouldn't listen to them so much. Maybe we should find out who these people are. Maybe we should just ignore them, But the whole modern economic system just runs as a kind of it's an illusion in many ways, and it's just held together by politicians not wanting to upset the apple cart and wanting to make sure that the very, very, very wealthy continue to be wealthy. And, oh, governments couldn't just create money out of nothing. Well, why couldn't they? Well, the way it works at present is government borrows money from very rich corporations and people and then pays that money back to them with interest. So clearly, those very rich corporations and people have a vested interest in maintaining the way that money is created at present, because they're making a serious amount of money from the way that governments have to raise finance. But every government in the world has the ability to raise its own finance without going to the corporations and the rich people. And that's just actually common sense, and it really needs to be better known, that fact. Anyway, we're stuck with this whole taxing people and keeping us all enslaved under the economic system as it is presently constructed. We're stuck with that at the moment until a political party comes along and asks me to advise their economic policy.